this is a beginning of knowledge sharing, and this year and the years beyond must be all about that. It must be when you're getting contacts and you're sharing contacts and you're networking and you're widening your scope of even understanding, and even Africa must begin to be in the bigger picture. And so the African Music Business Dialogue, I mean, gone are the days you barely hear any African sound in a regular club, maybe in the States, but now it's not the case. So now that we have a lot of them coming into our market, it's about time to wake up, protect it, so we don't lose it like we've lost all other things. I mean, like people know, our gold is gone, the cocoa is gone. We can't afford to lose our music or our creatives as well.
You have been traveling, across the world. I know you've been in South Africa a lot lately, and you definitely know what their system is like. Do you think this program would have the impact that you actually thought about before putting it together on these musicians?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even in your preamble, you did agree, indirectly that it's been impactful, and knowledge is power, like they say. It's everything, actually. I don't think it's just power, it's everything, and so once I have awareness of my space or the things happening within my space, I'm able to guard it. It's like hiring a security who does not understand where he's working. I mean, he will just see someone and they can lure him into doing anything. But if he understands where he is, he guards it with all of his heart. And so it just works hand in hand that this must happen, and this must happen because it's about time to protect what we have, who we are, what we are creating, and whatnot. So I mean, the dialogue would definitely achieve it, and it's not stopping here.
That's what I was going to ask you. I mean, are we going to see more of this? Because one thing I also noticed is that there are a lot of, underground artists here, but the more established artists were not here. But this African Music Business Dialogue is not just for underground artists. Are we going to see more of this so that other people who didn't get the chance to be here today can come?
Yeah, I mean, look, I did throw an invite to almost everyone in the industry that I could reach, and so one would expect that maybe a lot of the, like you're saying, quote unquote, made artists will be here, and that's what we must look at. It's good they're not even here, because then it sets a good example for the new ones, and then the new ones will get to understand that they must be empowered enough that when they get to that point, they do take some of these things more seriously. You understand? I heard the first panel talk about hiring good lawyers, having a good team, making the right decisions. It's key, because some of them are established artists have made those mistakes, but they can't come out to share. And so that's why these dialogues, like I say again, it's very, very important, and it's not going to stop here. Like I was saying, you mentioned South Africa, Uganda. In fact, the next one is happening in Uganda, and then we'll move to South Africa. And let me just say also, we're not the only ones on the panel. The people from other African countries. There's Sheila Gashumba, one of the biggest, in fact, if not the biggest TV personality, is here. She's on the panel, and so it's refreshing to know that the new crop of Ghanaians are not just sitting and waiting. We're ready to make things happen. And big thanks to the likes of multimedia, who always have followed the story of Ghanaian music. And I always say, we're in March, we're in our month, Ghana month, and you can't give the Ghana history without the music history. So music played an integral role. I mean, Nkrumah traveled with a band and all of that, and that's because he understood what culture stood for. I mean, our current president, Nana Akufo-Addo, has equally been very interested in music tourism, giving room for, if you look at Beyond a Return, the biggest has been music tourism. And so this is why we're here, and I'm glad that the new generation understands it, and we're getting somewhere with it.
Congratulations, Trig. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you so much.